Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I'm so excited to have you here with this amazing topic for this episode. First things first, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to upload an episode last week. This was the first week in months where I didn't upload, and it was because I got the stomach flu. It was truly not a beautiful time. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone. I don't know when the last time was where my body felt this week. It was just not so good. But now we're back. It's mid-December and it's almost Christmas. It's almost the new year, and I feel like this is an amazing time to kind of already set some intentions for the new year and just get into the feeling of how you want your 2024 to look like. So, how should we approach all this? Because I feel like in my past, I have watched a lot of videos on personal improvement, on goal setting, and stuff like that. And they were all making like those master plans for 2024 and for not for 2024, for their new year, if that makes sense. And I don't know, something about it just overwhelms me. If you're trying to create goals for a whole year, for 365 days, because that is not how I work best. I cannot predict how my life looks like in 1 year because so many things are always happening, and I don't like to make myself very strict goals where I'm not open to changing to whatever is happening in my life. I prefer to do something different each new beginning of the year. Yes, I have the thing where I plan also in detail or a bit more in detail my intentions for the next couple of months, but I don't plan the whole year. And what I do instead is I create a vibe for the new year. I create or I get clear on what is the feeling that I want to create. What is like the energy that this year is giving me? So, how do I approach this and how can you approach this as well? First of all, my 2023 was very intense. It started with me getting burnout, going through a lot of challenges, through a lot of healing, also having very, very beautiful moments. But in my mind, when I now think about 2023, it was a lot of very intense emotions. It was a lot of also struggle. It was a lot of funny moments, but I feel like I was just fighting sometimes also against myself instead of, I don't know, letting go. And basically, before I got the stomach flu, I spent some time on Pinterest, like I do literally every single day. But this day, I was feeling like adding some pins to my vision board for 2024. So I have a huge vision board with I think now 800 pins in there, and whenever you get to a point where you have a lot of pins in your board, Pinterest suggests you to create a board within the board. So I have a lot of boards within my board, and basically I created a new board for 2024. And I don't know, this was something that I did very, very intuitively and very feelings based. I saw some pictures and it just felt right for me to put them on my 2024 vision. And I kept on doing this for a while until I noticed some common themes that I saw coming up. And next to the Pinterest that I had opened up, I also opened up my notes. And I wrote in there some words that really felt like, okay, this is the energy that I'm craving. This is the energy that I want to create. And I feel like I don't know what it was, but it was the easiest thing to know that these are the things that I want to focus on in the new year. This is like the energy, the vibe that I want to focus on. Um, so basically, as I was scrolling, the pictures that most spoke to me were pictures that had the energy of lightness, of inner peace. There was a lot of nature, there was a lot of adventure, a lot of fun, like just joyful moments. if that makes sense. It was a lot of just, I don't know, it gave me the feeling of truly like letting go, accepting, letting new possibilities and opportunities come my way, having like an impact, working on my things, but not with an energy of force that I have to do things, but more with the energy of love. And yeah, so I came up with my vibe, and um, I realized what the energy is that I'm craving. And instead of focusing on very, very in detail, here's my goal for the year of 2024, which in some level I will maybe also do, but the first thing that I do is getting in tune. Okay, what is the vibe that I want for 2024? What is the energy that I want to create? And I then decide on the action steps or the habits or whatever I do based on the energy that I want to create rather than like a very strict goal. I feel like I just want to have some structures in place so I can flow in my feminine energy and really, I don't know. So, yeah, let's maybe do now a little exercise so I can help you realize what is the vibe, what is the energy that you want to have for your 2024. Because every new year is like, in some way, it feels like a new beginning. Uh, a time where you have new possibilities, and it's kind of like a little reset that you do. And I would love for you to sit down in a year and look back at your year and be really, really proud of yourself. Being proud that you took the steps towards your dreams, you took care of yourself, you showed yourself love, and um, yeah, you just you just improved your life and you went for it because you know that this is what you're meant to do. And I recently had a group coaching session, and we talked about this, about having the intention for 2024 to just maybe become your own best friend. Becoming your own best friend is something that is so powerful because I feel like with ourselves, we're often so hard and we're so critical and we're so, I don't know, with our best friend, it's so easy just to hype them up. And when they're failing or not doing well at one point, it's just like, okay, it's okay. That's part of the journey. But now you got to stand up and continue. And I feel like sometimes we need to show ourselves more of that love. Okay, so let's do a little exercise together because, as you know, I really love to do exercises together. Um, I want you now to take a deep breath. I want you to center yourself so we can really get into this moment, into here and now. You can look around you, really try to visualize what is around you, who is around you, what colors are around you. And now you can take another deep breath. You can also stretch your body a little bit if that feels right in this moment. And another deep breath in and out. And then you can slowly close your eyes whenever you feel ready for that. Know that you're safe, you're loved, you're protected. Everything is happening for you. Life is truly happening for you. And I want you to think now about the year 2024. I want you to think now about this next year and how it will be the best year you have ever experienced. It will be truly a beautiful, beautiful year. It will be a year full of new possibilities, full of new memories. And I want you to look inwards and feel inwards. What are the feelings that are coming up for you? What energy do you sense in this absolutely beautiful 2024? What energy do you feel in 2024? Do you feel power? Do you feel excitement? Do you feel rest? Do you feel inner peace? What is it that is really important for you in this next year? What emotions do you want to feel? What energy do you want to feel? What's your vibe for 2024? Is it the vibe that you're going to romanticize the shit out of your life? Or what else is it? What is your energy that you're looking forward? What is the vibe that you're looking forward in 2024? Okay, amazing. Then let's take another deep breath. Another deep breath. And then you can slowly come back to this present moment. Thank you so much for taking part in this. Um, I think it's such a beautiful feeling when you know kind of the energy that you're heading towards or the vibe that you're heading towards. And this is something where I then create a vision board that is based on this feeling. This is where I write myself a note and I put it next to my bed. So every time I wake up, I see the intention that I set for myself. And I just personally, I prefer to set intention. I prefer to set an energy. And with every day, I just try to go more towards this intention. And something that you can ask yourself right now is what are some things that I could do to feel more of that vibe, to feel more of that energy, to feel more of those feelings? What are some things that I can implement in my life? What are some changes that I need to make in my life to feel more of those feelings, to feel more of that vibe? And maybe you're also the kind of person that really likes to have those visual reminders um of your vibe for 2024, of your intention. So you can also maybe make a vision board because that is something that is always so fun. So you can just put a lot of pins on Pinterest, then put it on Canva, put a graphic together, and then you have your laptop background or phone background or whatever you feel like creating. Um, and something else that I wanted to mention, I think next week I'm going to put out an episode more regarding how you can reflect about your year of 2023 because I feel like it often we just forget about all the amazing things that we were able to create in a year and we just get stuck on where we may be right now and we forget all the things that we accomplished. So I think it's a really, really beautiful thing to also reflect on your year and reflect on what were the things that went well, maybe what are the things that were more challenging, what were your learnings, what are you proud of. And then based on that, you can also figure out where you want to go in your next year. I also have something exciting happening. I think I will probably announce it next week, so you can be very, very excited for that. For now, I want to thank you for all your support. I still have the Advent calendar on my Instagram going, where I share weekly, daily reminders until Christmas. So if you're interested in that, you can also check me out there at greta.webhofer, greta.webhofer. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so proud of you, and I'll talk to you very, very soon.